Hello, hello.
What is going on, y'all?
How's it going?
Hey everyone.
What up, what up, what up? All right, yeah, it
Um,
looks like we are live on Twitch now, so that's awesome.
we are. We'll let some give folks some time to roll in. I'm gonna tag everyone on Discord so they know we're live. Yesterday, I accidentally linked people to the wrong link. I linked everyone to twilio.tv/MLH. I had Twilio on the mind, but we got it right today. What's up, Matt? Hello, Adam. Hello, hello. Is the Rosendo Hive here?
Yeah, give me a shout out in the chat, y'all. I love it. I love it. Oh yeah, Joanna's here too as well. Hey, hey, hey.
Yes, yes. We will get started in just a few moments. It is Rosendo, but we're gonna give people some time to trickle on in here. Are you playing the kazoo?
I'm not gonna spoil anything for
Okay.
anyone. I'm not making any promises.
That's good. Keep them
We
coming.
will, you know, let me mull it over. Let me mull it
Okay.
over.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can think about it. You're going to be on the stream again later this week, I know. So
hmm
uh, you've got some time to prepare and and dig deep for
Yeah,
that one.
we're gonna do it. Get some practice in, maybe.
Yeah,
Drop some
Yeah.
suggestions, y'all, on different
yeah.
instruments.
And what songs you want Rosendo to play as well, so
Yes.
he can
The song.
practice.
Yes, those songs will be. I've got to go and listen to them first. First,
Yeah.
before you know,
And we
I
need to
play
make
by
sure
ear. So
you can't play it well enough that we're gonna get like copyright infringement on the stream. I don't want it taken down. So
Yeah.
it needs to be like a loose interpretation,
all right, all right.
ideally.
I suggest Hot Cross Buns. I think it's a classic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Can I play
Can
Mozart?
Can you play Mozart?
I could barely pronounce Mozart. Am I Mozart?
I feel like I feel like Ro can probably play Mozart. Not well, but I feel like you
You
could.
could,
You
yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I love the
Alrighty.
confidence.
Should we jump into our slides?
Yeah, let's do it. Love a
Let's
slide.
do it. Alrighty. Welcome to day 4, everyone. Very exciting day to be here. Let's start with some introductions. Rosendo, I believe you are up first.
Hey, 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 y'all. My name is Rosendo. I am customer success manager at Major League Hacking. And today I had a big old mug of regular coffee in this
Nice.
mug right here. Yeah.
Looks delicious. Are you still sipping on it?
This is a new one, actually. So that was a
Oh,
try.
okay. Cool. Very, very nice. Next up, we have Joanna.
Hey y'all.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm a hackathon community manager here with Major League Hacking. What does that mean? It means I get to talk to people like y'all all day, and it's so exciting and fun. A little bit about me is I love music, and a song I'm playing now is Los Angeles by Sylvie.
Ooh, I'm gonna look it up after the stream. And finally, my name's Mary. For those of you I haven't met yet, I'm our first party events manager at MLH, so I oversee the events we run in house. So things like Global Hack Week, as well as our annual organizer conference HackCon, and are hosted by MLH Hackathons. And my fun fact is I had an iced latte this morning. It was very, very good, and I'm feeling well caffeinated.
Yay, pumped
Yay.
energy.
Truly. Do y'all want to hear how day 3 was?
Yes, I would
Okay.
love to hear it.
I'm excited to show the both of you what went down. So there was a Pokemon Showdown tournament. I pulled some screenshots from it. I was really impressed by these scores. I don't have a lot of context for Pokemon Showdown, but based on the scores posted in chat, I think these were the winners.
I agree.
That's
Just,
amazing.
Yeah.
they look like big numbers, so kudos to those
Yes.
winners.
Huge congrats to those folks. Have either of you played Pokemon Showdown before?
No, I have played Pokemon, but not Showdown.
This is Tetris.
No.
This is embarrassing, y'all.
Mary, that's literally.
Yo, but y'all were playing Tetris like real well though. So
I mean,
Shout
kudos
out
to
to
chat for
Thank you
catching what
for-
game it was.
Thank you for doing that. I got confused in Discord. I literally thought this was the Pokemon Showdown.
But yeah, that's even. I'm gonna say, go ahead and say that's even more
This
impressive.
is even more
for
impressive.
Tetris. How do you even score it that high?
Okay, wait, but we do have the Pokemon Showdown runner up here. Who is the winner? Let us know.
To Kirk, I think it might be you.
I think that it might be. If the winner is not in chat, I think that you're now the winner.
If the winner is
de
your
facto
defender
winner,
title. Yeah, CJ Tech 74 says celeb in chat. We have a celeb in chat.
Truly, we really do. What else happened? We had some very cute pets shared.
That's
I
a cute
know.
dog.
Yeah. So precious. This dog was lulled to sleep by, I can't tell who is on the stream here.
I think that's who's right before me. Starts with an E.
Oh, Ellie.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ellie was on yesterday. Just bringing your pets to learn how to code. We love to see it.
Oh, and it's Ellie's dog.
Oh, it's Ellie's dog.
That's so
Oh,
cute.
Bruce.
Don't
We
let
love it.
that dog's manager see them asleep on the job.
I know I shouldn't be putting it out here like this. This next one, I don't know if this like legally counts as a pet, but I liked that they put it in front of the website. So
I love how
shout out.
I love how the Blahage sees from its like mouth versus its eyes, because technically it would look like this, like from an anatomic standpoint.
Yeah, the eye is like, it can't see the website.
Yep. But I'm sure it's fins.
Yeah, help with that. Yeah, I think so. Oh no, I am so sorry. Matt is going to be upset. I truly thought I had a picture of Orca in here. We'll pull up a picture of Orca at the end. But before that, I want to make sure everyone here gets checked in. If you haven't checked into the event yet, make sure you go to this link. And then if you haven't checked in today, head to this link right here. Thank you, Rosendo, for posting that. I want to tell y'all a little bit about what is happening the rest of the day today. Rosendo, do you wanna go explain our first slide?
Yeah, for sure. So Amanda is going to be doing some trivia with y'all. So join us 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. So right after this, well, like 30 minutes-ish after this. But yeah, definitely it's going to be the next stream up. So definitely join that.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds exciting. Trivia sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I got to peek at the questions. They're low-key kind of hard. So I'm excited to see who wins.
And this is Amanda's first stream?
It is.
Yay.
It's Amanda's first stream. Woo! Do you want to take this one?
Sure. Ellie will be doing a create your own p5.js project at 2 p.m. And yes, Ellie's graphic is super cool. She has like a little cinema roll, some mushrooms. But yeah, join Ellie at 2 p.m. You'll learn how to work in JavaScript. Sounds super exciting.
Yes, I'm super hyped for that one. After that, we have Izza on the stream for a Tetris tournament. They're going to be streaming at 4 p.m. Eastern time, 1:30 a.m. IST for our night owls out there. You can go play some more Tetris. Ro, you want to take this one?
Oh yeah, I'm excited to take this one actually, because Alberto is going to be helping you process images in MATLAB Part 1. Now, for those of you who know me, and I'm looking at you, Adam, you know that I have a really sweet spot, like a soft spot in my heart for MATLAB in general. But yeah, MathWorks, all that stuff, definitely hit it up, because it's going to be super, super interesting, and you're going to love it.
I didn't know you were such a MATLAB fan. This is news to me, but I'm very excited to learn that.
Yeah.
Joanna, do you want to tell us what's happening after that?
Just Stephen at 9 p.m. Eastern is going to work on quantum computing track part 2. So I believe yesterday was part 1. So he's continuing with that. That sounds super fun. Quantum computing. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out.
And then after that, we're going to have Ellie back on the stream at 2 a.m. Eastern Time, 11:30 p.m. IST. And they're going to be showing you how to design your own web app in Figma. I love using Figma, and I know many of you all do as well. So go hang out with Ellie and do some fun design work. And then I believe this is the last session of day 4. Rosendo, you want to tell us about the sponsor workshop we have?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think y'all will be excited about this one as well. Joe Nash, not Joe Mash, my friend, but Joe Nash will be joining us tomorrow. Well, later today or earlier tomorrow, depending on which part of the world you're joining us from. And he'll be teaching us all about REST API. So it's going to be super, 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 super cool. And yeah, as always, you get to see the wonderful and illustrious Joe Nash. So that's always a plus.
Yes. Lots of chatter for Joe. And I know we had questions about this. This was rescheduled from earlier in the week. I know many of y'all were excited to join it. So make sure you come tomorrow. You do not want to miss out on it. And then finally, we'll have Ryan on the stream tomorrow and maybe some more guests at the same time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 9:30 IST, to tell you about the day 5 things, which feels crazy to say. This week has flown by.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
As a reminder, you can add all of the events to your Google Calendar. This is super helpful, so you can see everything in your own time zone. So head to this link and add them if you haven't yet. And with that, it's Rosendo time, the moment you all have been waiting for. I'm gonna pass the mic over to Ro, who's gonna be telling you about some of the partners we have this week and some cool things you can do with their technology.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love to see it. I love to see the excitement, even if it's under false pretenses. I see some kazoo messages popping up over there. I am here to teach y'all a little bit about the partners we have joining us today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And you know what? Like, we're going to share the entire window. And as always, you know what time it is. It's the partners time. It's the time for all the partners that make Global Hack Week possible and keep us going so that we can keep these events running all throughout the year. So if you want to check this out yourself, you're going to go ahead and head over to ghw.mlh.io/oct. So that's Oct, short for October, in case you missed that. Retool is going to be the first partner that I kind of dig into. And the cool thing about Retool is that it's actually this low code to no code environment where you can go in and build your own application. So it's going to be really easy to get in there. You don't need a credit card to sign up. You just need an email. There's no payment necessary. Essentially, I'm just going to go ahead and sign in because I've already signed up for an account myself. And once I get in there, you're going to see the layout is fairly simple. First, they're gonna ask you whether or not you want to select a resource type. So the resource type is essentially going to be where your data is streaming from. If you don't have a database or anything like that, that's all good because you can actually use the Retool demo data. So it's all the way here on the left side towards the bottom of this modal. If you click on there, it even gives you the option to learn Retool in 5 minutes. It's a really user-friendly platform. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little for y'all just so you can see it a little bit better. But this modal pops up. You could take a 5-minute tutorial. We're not going to do that right now, but we will skip the tutorial. If you're looking to kind of learn a little bit more about how to interact with this platform, feel free to take it on your own time. So yeah, and they're like, yo, are you sure you want to skip the tutorial because you could need it? But it's all good because we're all set. We're all set on this front. We'll go ahead and close out of there. And I think I'm going to resize my window a little bit just so y'all can see what's going on. It's really cool because we've got the onboarding database, which is going to be a Postgres database. You can tell by this little elephant icon on the side. And on the right side of like this SQL query that you see, you're going to actually see all of the related tables. So the schema is all set up here for you. You don't have to go digging around for it. There's all types of different items that you can pull in and all types of different pieces of data that you can pull in. So here we've already got an SQL query set up for us. It's select everything from the users table, and we're going to limit it to 100. And really when you run it, it'll show you all of the data from that query automatically. That way you can see like exactly how the data is set up. Obviously, this is all dummy data, but it will teach you how to actually interact with the platform. So it's a really great way to start, like really just get in there and start learning. As you can see here, I've already set up like a table. And like it was really easy for me to set up this table. Let me see if I could just like delete it really quickly. But what I want to do is I want to create something else for y'all today. And let's see if I can just go down here. And this is like really how easy it is. Once you have this query set up, obviously you can set up multiple queries here, but I already have this query set up. It's already giving me this information. If I just take this component that I want to use and throw it into the main area here, oops, throw it into the main area here. Where did it go? There you go. This is the one I just built. As you can see, it's already rendering the table with all of the information that I'm pulling from my query. So really what I could do is I could actually create a new query here. Well, I could just take this same query and I could say, let's select all from, instead of users, let's close this up. Instead of users, let's all select all from credits. And then I'm going to save that and run. And it's going to show me some stuff from credits, obviously. And now that information changes because, like this table is automatically linked to this query. And you can see that from here. As you can see, like, here you can actually change the query that you want to power this specific component. And you could do that with all the different types of components that are here as well. So you can have a text component, a button, etc. So it's really cool. You can build all of these really lightweight applications for you to visualize data, for you to just use. If you have like an awesome database that you wanted to kind of like display data to people from, and then you can go and preview what it looks like. So here's just going to be two tables stacked up on top of each other. But yeah, you can go in and share it as well. And y'all could actually take a look at it if you want. I'll post it here and you can see that, it's completely live. And the best thing about this is that everything I did was entirely free. So, you could also set up like a free database as well. Cockroach DB is really good, or you could use something like a Postgres SQL that you're running locally, and you could also use that as like whatever data source you're trying to use for these types of applications. And obviously, you could build cooler things. We just don't have the time to do that right now. But yeah, take a look at it. I'm sorry, Elizabeth Brown at tequilacustomer.org. You're famous now. But yeah, that's Retool. Check it out. If you want to get set up on Retool, the best way to do it is to go to the following link. And I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste that into the comment section for y'all. Boom. All right. So that's Retool. Next is Solana. So Solana is going to be, well, Solana is not going to be. Solana is a blockchain that you can actually build on. It's built for powerful apps, and it's like really good for developers because really like it's supposed to be very user friendly. And essentially, once you click on the logo in the website, it'll bring you to this page and it gives you a really good overview of what Solana actually is. You can read the documentation from here as well. You can start developing, run a validator node. A lot of this is going to be obviously really up to you in terms of how deeply you want to go into actually interacting with this stuff. But Solana actually did a really cool workshop earlier today. So if you want to check out how you can actually interact with Solana and build your own application and see what it looks like, check that out on our Twitch channel. The other really cool resource that they have is the Solana Notion page. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that into the chat for y'all as well, and I'll show you what it looks like. So basically, they set up an entire Notion page specifically for Global Hack Week, specifically for hackers like you. So you can go in and check out how to get started in their web-based IDE. So they have two different types. There's a live version and there's a test version. So the Solana Playground IDE is something that you can use. You don't need actual Solana currency or Sol in order to actually interact with this IDE. It's something that you could just go in and start doing on your own, and you can create a new project. You'll be able to use native Rust, Anchor Rust, or Seahorse Python. So if you know Python, good for you. If you want to learn how to use Rust, it's really this is a really great opportunity to kind of start tinkering around with it in a very low stakes environment. So yeah, this is great. I can go ahead and say Rosendo test, and I'll select here. Let's select native Rust, even though I don't know how to use Rust. And it's going to give you the startup code. And essentially from here, a lot of these things you'll be using some of the information you already have from your Solana wallet or from your Solana account. Um, Everything is really, I think, intuitive. If this looks very confusing to you, just think of it as like an IDE. It's like VS Code, but in the browser for you. And like I said, it's a very low stakes environment where you can go in, make some mistakes, and you can run the code if you'd like. And obviously, this is just like a really basic, like boilerplate code that they use. The other thing that you could do is you can go to Hackpack, GHW Solana Playground, and this will take you to a version of this playground that gives you like a hello world message to get set up. And from here, you can actually build this out, and it'll build successfully for you, and you'll see like you could also build and deploy here. If you deploy it, then you'll actually be like technically writing to the blockchain, even though this is just the test net. So really cool stuff. And you could obviously like you'll be able to like import your credentials here and upload a program and all of these things. You could do that through the original page that I showed you as well. So yeah, be sure to check out the Solana Notion. There's a lot of great information in here for you to learn about like what the services they offer are. So really cool resource. And yeah, I'll leave y'all to it. I hope you found that exciting.
Someone asked a question, Ro. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. Oh, so yeah, if you're curious about dApps, Solana is a really good place to start. And let's see here. They have an entire where is it? They have an entire repository built around decentralized applications, and I'll go ahead and get it here for you. So they have a GitHub link. So it's github.com/Solana-developers, and there is something called Workshop dApps. And for those of you who are not familiar with dApps, it's just decentralized application. And yeah, like they have like an entire like GitHub repository here that kind of walks you through how to do a code along. And in the video from earlier, this is actually what we were referencing. So if you want to like follow along with that workshop, plus kind of like see like what's going on, under the hood, so to speak, you'll definitely be able to like use this as a resource while you're doing that. So check it out. And yeah, the entire GitHub repository is also very interesting to take a look at as well. And as you can see, like it'll give you a lot of like the similar resources that the Notion page is giving you, but it's going to be more pointed towards the actual workshop that we went through earlier today. So check out the Twitch page, check out the YouTube page, and you'll see it. You'll see it there. And also, yeah, check out Solana. A lot of these resources I've already linked on the Solana Discord page, channel. Pardon. So check that out as well. Cool. All right, next one is Elastic, and the reason I like Elastic is because they just have like a really cool setup in general. In addition to that, you can sign up for free. You don't need a credit card. You just sign up, and like you don't even need to cancel your subscription or anything like that, like the intro subscription they give you. All you'll need to do is just log in or sign up, or in my case, log in because I'm already logged in. And interesting. Oh yeah, Google. I should have been logged in, but it's all good. Yeah, you just get logged in, and it'll take you to this page where you'll be able to create a deployment. But as you can see here on the top right, my trial has 135 days left, so plenty of time for me to go in and learn everything about Elastic. And once that trial is up, basically what's going to happen is I'm not going to be charged or anything because they don't have my credit card information, and it'll just expire essentially. There are some limitations to this free trial period. So as you can see, if I try to create a deployment, it tells me it's limited to one deployment at a time. Luckily, because I was following along with some of the Elastic challenges from earlier in the week, I do have a deployment already set up. So I'll just go ahead and click into that. And really what Elastic is, it's what we were learning in the workshop was something called Elasticsearch and Kibana. So Elasticsearch is actually this really great way for you to quickly search different types of databases and data sources. And they use something called sharding. And sharding is essentially like segmenting the data into different sections, kind of like a hash search. And what it does is it allows you to really like quickly search through so much data, like segment by segment, because it's already pre-sorted for you. Like like when your search comes up, it matches the closest thing to that search with like the closest segment that you have, and then from there it searches through that entire data segment, so that like like obviously all of the transactions are a lot quicker and faster. If you want to learn more about it, obviously check out the workshop. And like Lisa, who was a developer advocate at Elastic, did a really good job of explaining everything, much better than I can do. But at this point, really, what you're going to want to do is like, you're here, you've got the enterprise search, observability, all of these things. It tells you to welcome, it tells you that you're welcome. But really, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get into your dev tools, and from here, like this is where you can actually start like setting up developer environments, setting up like like different types of queries that you want to look at. You could even debug a lot of the queries that you're currently working with. And a really great resource for this, I have it linked here, is going to be the Elastic GitHub, because what they're doing is they're actually walking you through like one of the like a really like easy to do kind of activity using Elasticsearch and using Kibana. Ooh, that's weird. Oh, it's because I have it's because I have that little thing in front. Sorry about that, y'all. The little hyphen messing me up over here. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, this is a beginner's crash course, and you can walk through this entire section. It goes directly to the assignment itself, but once you get to this GitHub page, like it'll also take you to a free cloud trial. I do suggest using the one that we have here, which is going to be GHW Oct dash Elastic. But yeah, I mean, outside of that, it'll take you step by step through everything that you need to do. You can set up your own cluster. You can get your cluster health, which is like essentially the health of like all of the data that I was talking about before. And they have like sample data that you can use and test out the application with, the platform with. You can perform CRUD operations. So if you're unfamiliar with CRUD, it's create, read, update, and delete. And those are all the different types of things that you can do on a database. So, really cool stuff. Definitely encourage you to check it out. They have a couple of, they have another challenge running today and tomorrow, I believe. So make sure you check it out. And really, all they're looking for is just like folks to go in, enjoy the platform, and let them know like how they felt about it. So that's Elasticsearch, y'all. Here it's Twilio. I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard about Twilio, but it's like not really super popular with MLHers at all. But Twilio is obviously it's a telephony API, and it's got a bunch of different functionalities that you can use. And the great thing about it is, there's no credit card required, obviously, to sign up, but you also get $50 with a free trial through MLH. And in addition to that, they already give you like $15 to set up a new account. So really, really cool stuff. I'm not gonna deep dive into Twilio. Y'all know about Twilio. Joe Nash is gonna show you everything you need to know about Twilio tomorrow. So exactly, Twilio. First time hearing about it. Yeah, you know what? I'll send you a text about it later through Twilio. Just leave your number in the chat. So yeah, that's Twilio. Obviously, really cool, really useful API. Next up is gonna be Replit, and sorry y'all, we've got a ton of sponsors, so like just bear with me. Obviously, Replit is one of those other things that you do need to kind of get familiar with because you probably never used it before. Sarcasm. So really, Replit is it's a great place for you to kind of collaborate. It's an online IDE. You can go in there, you can build out applications, and you have like, a place to kind of point everything towards in terms of like, being able to show off what you built, because everything lives in the browser and it's all in the cloud for you. So it's kind of like, it's a really cool and useful tool, especially if you want to do online collaboration. Now, one of the features that I do want to show you this time around is going to be the Teams feature. So the Teams feature for Replit actually allows you to like build out a team and invite people to that team so that you can like actually code with each other in real time. So like you can go ahead and like team GHW Rosendo. I'm gonna go ahead and this is gonna be the display name, and then we're gonna create a username, and then I'm gonna create my team. And now I have this cool team. I can manage my team members. I can invite people. I can generate a team invite link. I'm gonna, yep, we're gonna invite y'all. So, if y'all wanna join my team, dog, let's do it. Let's code in real time. From here, I can also create a team REPL, and like you can start out with a template as with anything else. And you can go in here, and once you join my team, you'll be able to check this REPL out, and you'll be able to go in there and like code stuff as well. Yeah, Replit is lit. It's super fire. I appreciate you saying that, and I'm glad you feel that way. So, yeah, I mean, get in there, go into the Scrawny Miner compiler. I love the names that Replit just comes up with. I'm pretty sure it's just like someone, like it's a real person. I'm pretty sure that goes like in the background making those. It's not automated or anything, but definitely check out the Teams feature. It's really cool, specifically because this is such a like team oriented kind of event, and we want to make sure that everyone's able to interact with one another. And this is just a great way to do it. Alrighty, that's Replit. GitHub. Hmm. I'm gonna have a hard time explaining what GitHub is, and I apologize. But really, it's a place where you can go and host your code, and like it's like a community as well. So if you want to join GitHub Global Campus, this is the way to do it. Click on the logo on the website. You'll join. It'll take you through the application process. But since I'm already a part of it, well, I am part of it. I won't sign in because I always have issues signing into GitHub for some reason. I keep changing my password every Global Hack Week, so y'all will have to bear with me. But yeah, I mean, obviously here, if you go into Hackathon in the cloud, you'll see one of the additional benefits is actually Major League Hacking, so that's pretty cool. But you'll also get access to Intro to Web Dev and the Virtual Event Kit, and like this has all of these like really cool free services that you can avail yourself of. Obviously, like you get Typeform, you get the MLH Hackathon Organizer Guide, you get
Woo.
GitHub Pages, yeah, woo. You get some VS Code stuff. This is really good if you're like an organizer. The other one that is really good is the Intro to Web Dev. So this gives you a lot of cool stuff as well. You get some free cloud credits from a couple of different cloud providers. You get VS Code again. You get some Twilio credits even. Like you can even get an additional $50 in Twilio credits through here as well. And yeah, just a bunch of cool stuff. And if you're into like Python, Java, or you just like JetBrains IDE in general, like this is a really great place to kind of get a free account for that, a free subscription that will need to be renewed annually, but still, really cool. JetBrains is a really nice IDE,
Mhm.
and that's that. So for GoDaddy Registry, I'm not gonna shout out the promo code on live stream because it's for the folks that are actually participating at Global Hack Week. But go ahead and click on that. You're gonna head over to tech.study. You're gonna find your perfect domain name. And this is the one I like to search. It's you can find me in the .club. So yeah, so if you can go and find and it's available. Sweet stuff. Yeah, so you can go ahead and
Someone's
get
take
set
that
up.
now.
All you need to do is put your promo code in, and obviously your information here. It'll take you to the button page, and you'll get set up with a free domain name. And a lot of these all of these are actually. All of these domain extensions are available for you, Adam. It's not going to be available much longer. I love it. So yeah, you can get .co.us, .study, all these things, and just make sure it's not a premium domain name. If it's not premium, you'll be able to get it for free. So some of the more premium domain names will end up giving you a small fee or a large fee depending on like the premiumness of it. You won't be able to see it through tech.study. Once you get into pork bun, you'll be able to see whether or not it's a premium domain. All right. Stack Overflow, really cool company that we're working with. Obviously, y'all probably use Stack Overflow all the time, but maybe you don't have an account, maybe you do. Really depends on the kind of person you are. But I really do suggest y'all setting up your own Stack Overflow account. When you click on the link here, they also have the Student Ambassador Program, which is not currently open for applications, but it will be open soon. So if you want to learn more about it, definitely check this out. Gives you a nice little overview of what the program is about. If you've never seen Stack Overflow before, obviously this is what it looks like. And as you can see, I've got my little account here. I've actually helped people out on Stack Overflow before. I don't answer or ask as many questions as I used to be quite frank, but this is definitely a great place for you to do that. You get your own profile, and it gives you like a nice little summary of everything, and it shows you all of the things that you're kind of all of the questions and answers that you've had and how many times you've been upvoted. You can also get little trophies and badges that you earn, so that's pretty cool. The last thing I did want to show y'all about Stack Overflow is the challenge that they have this week. So it's going to be Hackpack GHW Oct Stack Overflow Challenge. And this is a really cool challenge. They've got like a little write up here about it. Basically, what they want you to do is they want you to DDoS their API route, which is here, and like you do like basically like it's just like a dummy link that they set up and it leads over to a YouTube page. But really, what they want you to do is they want you to send as much traffic towards this route as possible. And they also have like a really cool like dashboard where they're displaying everything. So like you can check it out here as well. So if you basically customize the API route that you're sending everything over to, so it's going to be, as you can see here, like Alvin, it's the admin.php and admin.php route or endpoint with a question mark, and then Alvin dash hack dash that whatever stack. And this is how they actually like identify you on the leaderboard itself. So as you can see, like Alvin's really killing it. He's got 228.32K.
We've got him in the chat too.
Yeah, Alvin, if you're in here, yeah, you're killing it. I really appreciate you doing that. And I'm pretty sure Stack Overflow appreciates it as well. Obviously, the more activity they can get here, the better. And it's a really cool thing because we've never really heard of a sponsor being like, "Hey, yeah, hack my website," and we'll give you kudos for it. So yeah, really cool stuff. Make sure you check it out. It's running until tomorrow. Actually, it's running until the 30th, but we won't be like featuring it on our daily challenges after tomorrow. So make sure you check it out. Outside of that, the last one is going to be Linode. So Linode, obviously, as you all know, it's a Linux-based cloud provider. You can sign up. You can get $100 worth of credits when you click on the logo here. When you log in, I'm already set up on Linode. Obviously, I'm just going to show you what it looks like. You create a Linode, and a Linode is essentially just an instance on the Linode cloud. You can set up databases, object storage. You can set up your own DNS through domains. You can set up node balancers, so many different things. And you could either do it like programmatically through the Lish console, which is somewhere around here. I don't have like my $100 worth of credits right now, so I'm not really gonna like set anything up. But like I'll show you how you could, for instance, set up like object storage. So you would just create a bucket, and then you would create like a name for it and a region. And Newark is closest to me. You create the bucket, and then you would set up everything on the back end. The good thing about it is there is a lot of documentation that brings you through all this stuff. And yeah, Jay, the Linux guy, is gonna be joining us again tomorrow to do another kind of walkthrough of how to use Linux and how to use Linode. So it's really cool. And yeah, everything you need is actually there on the page itself. The other cool thing that you might want to check out, not YouTube.com, but YouTube.com. They have a really great YouTube page filled with a ton of different, a ton of different content that really gets you set up on the platform itself. They walk you through so many different features, and they're consistently updating this stuff. So like, look, you had like content from a ton of content from just the last 2 weeks. So yeah, definitely check it out. Please, please, please let me know how you feel about that in the comments. Let me know if you're feeling it. But outside of that, check out Linode because yeah, it's a great little cloud provider. And yeah, that's it. Those are our sponsors.
Amazing. I learned so much.
Yeah, that was actually amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome, bro.
Basically, all the tools you need to create a website, an app, like literally, there's so much there. It's so juicy.
Yeah, so much you can do with the partners we have at this Global Hack Week. Well, let's open it up to questions. I imagine folks might have some questions about those partners that we didn't catch. So feel free to ask any questions, especially since we have Rosendo here. He can help out with those. And then, of course, if anyone has general Global Hack Week questions, you are also welcome to ask those.
Ask away. I'm going to go under my desk and I'm going to plug in my charger.
Do it. It sounds like Jay, the Linux guy, didn't know what a blahage is. But I'm happy our community was able to educate.
I'm glad y'all told them.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot about Adam's cookies. I have not seen those. Tag me in Discord. Yeah.
Please, I hope that they're real cookies.
Yes. They probably are. Adam works at a coffee shop.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay. Where was I was trying to Orca can ask a question. People love today. Okay. I'm gonna wait for the real questions to come.
Adam is making cookies right now. You are a great multitasker, my friend.
Yeah, I feel Adam is always like doing something else, but somehow so active in the chat. How does he do it?
Adam, can you ask Adam how he does it?
Can we have a Mario tournament in the next GHW?
Yeah, I think yeah. Mario Kart or
Super Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. Or Mario Party. We need more specifics. Okay, the cookies are in random. Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up for Joanna and I. Oh,
wow.
Where do they just sell these blahage cookie cutters? Or are these just shark cookie cutters?
They're so specific.
But they seem that makes me think it's
real.
Adam, did you customize cookie cutters?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, more cookies.
Oh, those look very good too.
You know, fun fact about these cookies, they actually taste like sharks, which is, you know, an unexpected twist, but it's, you know, artificial.
Yeah.
Flavoring.
Of course.
Yeah. Love to see it. Oh, and you got like regular cookies too, like.
Yeah, there's like some normal, like some kind of white chocolate chip, I think.
Let us know in the chat what your favorite cookies are.
Yeah.
My favorite cookies, speaking of blahage, my favorite cookies actually do come from IKEA.
Oh.
Yeah.
Say more.
They're the oatmeal ones that have like a thin layer. They're like two of them stuck together with like chocolate in the middle. Those cookies are ridiculous.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, if you're ever in IKEA and you're looking for something to munch and crunch on while you're walking around looking at all the beautiful furniture they've got there, those cookies will definitely power you through that experience.
Good to know. I'm shocked you've never brought this up on the stream before.
I was just, they haven't sponsored yet, so that's why.
That totally makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Someone likes a Subway cookie.
The restaurant, I hope, not the cookies you find at Subway, but yeah. I could love those too.
As well.
If we can get Ryan to play an instrument, I would like the actual cookies.
Yeah.
Send the box overnight ship.
Please. I think that was a one-time thing. Oh, the IKEA cinnamon rolls. Those are pretty good.
I had
those. I've had that. Have you had that?
This toffee, like almond chocolate cake. Have you ever had one of those?
No, that sounds wonderful. It
was like a triangle cake. It was a chocolate bar, essentially, in a cake form.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
I love like anything almond.
Yeah, and toffee.
That sounds delicious.
That's delicious. I wonder if I could get IKEA to cater.
Maybe we can. All righty. Not a lot of questions today. It looks like we'll give it another minute or two, and then we'll give y'all some downtime on the stream before we have Amanda on here for trivia. Very exciting. The trivia is hacker themed. Is all I'm going to give away. But it's going to be a lot of fun. There will be a leaderboard at it, so you can get competitive with it.
Come on, says we're all pros now, so less questions.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear. That's great.
That makes me so happy.
But also always ask questions.
Yes.
Life learners. Be life
learners.
Mm-hmm.
We could do a swag drop today. Joanna, do you want to pick out someone to give swag to?
Sure. I've never done a swag drop before.
Okay. So what you do, there's a lot of different ways you can do a swag drop. What the classic way recently is you ask everyone a question, and then they send in their responses, and you pick one, and then you give that person swag.
Oh, okay. All right. What should my question be? What's everyone's favorite workshop or GHW event so far?
Good question.
Yeah, I'm curious now. I've seen a lot of answers already, but I'd love to hear everybody's response if you've attended one. Ooh. This month.
You know, fun fact I learned about Bob Ross. He was actually a drill instructor for the U.S. Air Force before he became such a soft-spoken and wonderful painter.
Fascinating.
Kind of like the Mr. Rogers art.
Yeah. That is really fascinating.
Interesting stuff.
As it should be.
Do
you want to pick one?
Yeah. There are amazing answers. I'm so glad everyone's enjoying all of the different events that we had this week. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and choose SZDan05.
Where is this one? Right here?
Yeah, you can pick that comment.
Oh, there you go. Woo! Congrats.
It's Shuli the legend. What's up, Shuli? Welcome back.
I love it.
Hey, congrats on this swag up. We'll have more.
Yeah, we'll have more. But open a ticket and give us your email so we can get you on the list for swag drops. Congrats. People are asking for one more. Rosendo, do you want to do one too?
All right. Ooh. Okay. Name your favorite. I already did cookies. Okay. What's your favorite number? Put your favorite number into the chat. Any number. Okay, we got. Okay, these are sevens. A lot of sevens. All right. 19.
I think something like that.
Which number do I have the most affinity towards? Okay.
Is there a range?
No, I think, you know what? There is. This person knew what I was going for.
Oh.
Just a random keyboard mash was what I was looking for.
That is crazy, Polar Boy. That is my favorite number too.
What are the odds?
That's insane.
I can't.
What are the odds?
Literally, what are the? It's like one out of.
That,
we don't know.
Yeah, 1 out of that.
45 million.
Congrats to this hacker. You get a swag drop. Send us a ticket. Open a ticket. Give us your email, and we will send you swag. Alrighty. With that, let's give the stream some downtime. Rosendo and Joanna, thank you for joining me. Do y'all have any closing thoughts, closing words?
Shout out to chat. What's up, chat? Bye, chat.
Love it. Rosendo?
Always make sure your shoelaces are tied.
Oh, so wise, so true. Alrighty, happy hacking, everybody.